Hello there, this is A.AZEEM again. So this video is regarding Ielts listening. So Ielts listening is a very difficult task considered by the students. They consider this task or this subtest as the most important and the most difficult one. So there are some specific reasons for considering this subtest as the most difficult test. So I'd like to first of all talk about the listening pattern, and later on I have to talk about some great tips regarding that. So the listening, total number of questions that you have to listen and answer, they are 40 questions. And within 30 minutes, you have to listen to these questions, and 10 separate minutes are given to you for transferring your answers from answer booklet to the answer sheet. So this is so much important to keep in your mind, that you have to first write your answer on the booklet, and then you have to transfer on answer sheet. You can't transfer, or you can't write your answers direct on answer sheet. You have to transfer. There is specifically 10 minutes are given to you for transferring your answers. So this is important. So the 40 questions, they are divided into 4 sections. And there is section 1, section 2, then section 3, then section 4. So after section 1, you have question number 1 to 10. After section 2, you have question number 11 to 20. Section 3, question number 21st to 30. And section 4, question number 31st to 40. And you have to listen to these 40 questions and answer them within 30 minutes. And so as far as the section 1 is concerned, it's a daily routine, everyday dialogue, in society. It's a social talk, you can say. And similarly, your section 2 is a social talk. So section 3 and section 4, they belong to academic portion. There is an academic talk on that, especially in the section 4, a university-style lecture, when a lecturer is delivering the lecture in the classroom. So this listening test, subtest rather, is designed with a very specific purpose. And so the most important thing about this test is that it gradually gets tougher and tougher. So section number 1, easy. Section number 2, little difficult. Section number 3, more difficult. Section number 4, oh my god, the most difficult part. So you have to keep this factor in your mind, that gradually this test gets difficult. And on section number 1, we have 2 speakers. Section number 2, we have monologue talk, there is 1 speaker. Section number 3, we have 2, 3, or up to 4 speakers. Maximum speakers, they can be 4. And on section number 4, we have 1 speaker, a lecturer. So this is so much important to keep in your mind, because sometimes it happens that if we don't know how many speakers we're going to listen, it creates a bit of difficulty for the students. So the students, they have to realize they should have a pre-hand knowledge that how many people they're going to listen on section number 1, section number 2, section number 3, or section number 4. So there are 3 or 4 reasons, let's say, why people consider this module very tough. There are 3 or 4 reasons, my dear. The first reason is that you have to listen this test only once on the day of the test. So normally in the classes, people or the teachers, they repeat the lessons. But on the very day of the test, you have to listen, or you can say the CD or the cassette is played only once. The second thing is the transformation. So students, they have the technical mistakes while they are transferring the answers from the booklet to answer sheet. Sometimes they're missing the unit. For example, the answer is 10 millimeter. So they're writing the 10 and they're missing the millimeter. So this is the wrong answer. So sometimes spell are wrong. So another technical reason that I like to mention here is that is for the non-native speakers, or the people just having a very weak foundation of linguistic English language. So they might feel it very difficult. But I like to tell you one thing here, that you have to adopt the great techniques, or you have to follow some best techniques to catch all that listening stuff. And one of them is go, glance and rotate. Go, glance and rotate. You have to go on the question and have a glance at the next question and rotate back to the first question and listen it completely. Let the speakers finish their talk, then you have to write the answer. So the most important part in the listening is the MCQs, multiple choice questions, and this tip can especially be implemented on the MCQs. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we're going to bring more and more videos. Thank you very much.